front row. Pace car already. Right here. It's in corner now. Regan Smith on the outside. And quickly the traffic begins to form up behind both of them.
Nobody gets any break at all. They are dead even into the banking of turn number 1. Regan Smith on the inside lane, drafting help from Brad Keselowski. Tony Stewart topside, drafting help from Sam Hornish, side by side to the backstretch.
Everybody running in close formation. Here comes the battle for the lead. Regan Smith to the inside of Tony Stewart. Stewart gets the draft. He'll get the lead. Hornish to second. Side by side for third. Alex Bowman to the outside of Regan Smith.
Alex Bowman gets the shove from Brian Scott in that outside lane. Make that Parker Klickerman to the inside. It's going to be Regan Smith battling back to the inside. He'll take that third spot.
Tony Stewart and Sam Hornish pulling away from the field as they come to the line. Down the outside lane, opens up on the
Here comes the freight train up the outside lane on the final lap. It's Regan Smith to the high lane. Regan Smith to the lead. Tony Stewart loses his drafting help. He's getting freight train. Bowman gets into the back of Keselowski. Everybody hangs on, and it's Regan Smith to the lead.
Unbelievable move off turn number 2, and everybody sorts it out. Here's Tony Stewart trying to wrestle his way to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll go inside. Now he'll fly to the outside. Look out. Here comes Stewart and Hornish for the final time in 3.
Tony Stewart trying to regain some of that lost momentum with the help of Sam Hornish, but it is Regan Smith off of turn number 4 with the help of Brad Keselowski for the final time.
Tony Stewart going to try to...
Oh, and Regan Smith gets turned. The leader's in the...
Tony Stewart somehow gets by, and it's lost here in Daytona. A huge flag on the start. Tony Stewart has won several times involved, Joe.
A vicious crash involved Kyle Larson in one, but he is coming out of his race car. The front end gone, the rear end gone, but Kyle Larson out of the car. Tony Stewart has won here a wild finish.
Debris is littered all through the flyover here. As that 5, 6 cars all came together on top of one another up against the outside retaining wall, and Tony Stewart cut through the grass, through the apron of the triangle to make the pass and avoid the spinning car of Regan Smith as they came up off the corner, and he will be going to victory lane. Wow, what a finish. He knew that was going to be wild. Tony's picked it up. Let's go to pit road.
Well, it's a subdued celebration down here for Tony Stewart and his crew, Ernie Cope and them. They're getting ready to go to victory lane, but looking at Kyle Larson's car, and you're glad that he's crawled out of his automobile. Tony Stewart for the 7th time on a NASCAR nationwide victory lane here at Daytona.
And he ties the late Dale Earnhardt with 7 victories in the Nationwide Series here at the World Center of Racing. It's Stewart, Sam Hornish, Alex Bowman, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Parker Klickerman. That's your top 5.
Well, Kyle Larson's car came to a stop just past the start-finish line. There is no front, there is no rear on that race car. After the impact that took place, this car is coming to the start-finish line. Somehow Tony Stewart wins. It is his 7th win. He piles Dale Earnhardt Sr., but of course, this major incident at the very end of today's race. It was a great race there. Got wild and crazy at the very end. Sam Hornish Jr. will come home in the 2nd spot. Rookie Alex Bowman comes home in the 3rd, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 4th, and then the 77 of Parker Klickerman. So that's the way they finished in the top 5 here this afternoon at the DRIVE4COPD 300.
Regan Smith, of course, down on the infield area. His car was the one that got turned into the outside retaining wall. Heavy damage on that car, but just unbelievable the way the Kyle Larson machine looks. Just a carcass sitting there pretty much, and they're picking it up here on the front straightaway, but just unbelievable damage. All drivers are okay. That's the good news, as Tony Stewart, as you mentioned, incredibly wins his record time 7th nationwide victory here.
So they're going to pick up what's left of Larson's car. He did get out of the machine, but just an incredible wreck here at the end. But congratulations to Tony Stewart, who goes to Gatorade victory lane.